So here in this diagram you can see that is the arterial supply. So at the level of above to that the pancreatoduodenal ampulla. So you know here that is the pancreatoduodenal ampulla is present. So above to it, that is supplied by the superior pancreatoduodenal artery. Here you can see, and below to it, that is supplied by the inferior pancreatoduodenal artery, this one. Okay. Then the venous drainage, that is the superior mesenteric vein that should be drained into that the splenic vein, and the splenic vein that should be drained into that the portal vein. Okay. The lymphatic drainage, the pancreatoduodenal lymph nodes, the pyloric lymph nodes, and the hepatic lymph nodes. And the nerve supply related to that the duodenum, it is supplied by both the sympathetic and the parasympathetic. So sympathetic, that is the T9 to T10 spinal nerves, and the parasympathetic, that is supplied by the vagus nerve. After then we should have to see that is the histology of the small histology of the duodenum. So in the another diagram we can see. So here, so that is the like the other abdominal organ, the small intestine or the duodenum, it is formed by the 4 layers from inner to outer side, that is the mucous membrane, the submucous membrane, then the muscular layer, and the serous layer. Okay. So let's see that is the mucous layer. So mucous membrane, it shows the evagation form of the villi and invagination to form the crypts of Lieberkühn. Okay. The villi, this one, it shows that is the transverse fold, that the circular fold. So it is called the plica seminaris, this one, that is the fold of the mucous membrane. The main function of this plica seminaris, that is it increase the absorptive area of the food which is present into that the duodenum. Second one, that is the villi are present. The villi are the elevated form, that the lining of villi, it is the columnar cells with the microvilli. Then the muscularis mucosa, it comprise the 2 layers. Okay. Then the submucosa, it is full of the mucus secreting glands are present, that is called the Brunner's gland. Okay. Then the muscular layer, it consists of the 2 layers, that is outer longitudinal muscular layer and inner circular muscular layer. Okay. And the outermost layer, it is mostly made by the connective tissue. Okay. So these are the layers or the histology which is present into that the duodenum. After then we should have to see the clinical anatomy or the applied anatomy. So the clinical point first, that is in this skiagram, that is the barium mill x-ray. Skiagram means barium mill x-ray. It should be forming that the image here, that is the first part of duodenum, it should be seen as a triangular shallow called the duodenal cap. So here you can see this one, and this is the stomach. Okay. Then the first part of the duodenum, it is one of the commonest site of the peptic ulcer, because these from the stomach, the SCL that should be directly enter into that the first part, and because of the irritation, that is the mucosa of this first part, it is damaged and the ulcer is formed. Then the third point, the ulcer pain that should be located at the right half of the epigastrium, that relieves by the mill and reappears in the empty stomach. So that is the cardinal features of the ulcer pain. Okay. Then the next part, that is related with the duodenum, this, the first part of the duodenum, this one, it is overlapped by liver and the gallbladder, either of which may be adherent to or even ulcerated by the duodenal ulcer. Okay. Then the duodenal diverticulum. Okay. So these are the very fairly frequently occurs, and they seen in the concave border where arteries enters into that the duodenal wall. Then congenital stenosis or the obstruction. ठीक है, it should be commonly occurs into the second part of the duodenum and may occur at the site of opening of the bile duct. ठीक है, so you know here that is the bile duct is opening into that the major duodenal papillae, and because here that maybe occurs the obstruction or the congenital stenosis. ठीक है, then the next clinical point that is the Michael's diverticulum. It may causes intestinal obstruction. ठीक है, then the acute inflammation of the diverticulum may produce the symptom that is similar to those of the appendicitis. So that is very much important to do the differential diagnosis between that is the acute inflammation of diverticulum and the acute appendicitis. After the duodenum, let's see the jejunum and the ileum. So that is the second and the third part of the small intestine. ठीक है, and this part that is totally covered by the peritoneum and posterior abdominal wall, it forming that the mesentery. So that is the jejunum and the ileum. It is most movable part of the small intestine, and duodenum most of the part it is fixed as it is the retroperitoneum. So now we should have to see that is the difference between the jejunum and the ileum. ठीक है, so first clinical point that is the location. So that is the jejunum, it should be occupies the upper and the left part of the intestinal area. Here you can see. And the ileum, it should be occupies in lower and the right part of the intestinal area. So here you can see. Then the walls of the jejunum, that is it is very much thicker and more vascular, and the wall of the ileum, it is thinner and the less vascular. Then the lumen of the jejunum, it is more wider and often empty, and the lumen of the ileum, it is narrower and often loaded. ठीक है, then relations of the mesentery with the jejunum and the ileum. So the mesentery related with the jejunum, that is the window is present, fat present, it is the less abundant, the vasa recta longer and the fewer. ठीक है, and in case of the ileum, that is no windows are present, fat is more abundantly present, and vasa recta shorter and more numerous. After then we should have to see that is the circular mucosal folds. So here in this diagram you can see that is the circular mucosal fold, that means the plica semilunaris. So these are the plica semilunaris, circular fold of the mucous membrane. So in case of the jejunum, it is larger and more closely present, and in case of the ileum, it is the smaller and the sparse. ठीक है, then the villi, that is the intestine villi. So these are the large, thick and more abundantly present in case of the jejunum, and in case of the ileum, it is shorter, thinner, that means the finger like, and less abundant. Then the Peyer's patches. So here you can see that is the Peyer's patches. So that is the collection of the lymphatic tissue. So that should be absent in the jejunum and present into that the ileum. ठीक है, and then solitary lymphatic follicle. So solitary lymphatic follicle, these are here you can see that is the small collection of the lymphoid tissue. So that should be present fewer in the jejunum and more numerous that should be present into that the ileum. ठीक है, then the histology of that is the small intestine and the large intestine, that is near about same like the duodenum, means that should be made by the 4 layers, that is the inner mucosal layer, then the second submucosal layer, third layer that is the muscular layer, and the outermost layer that is the serous layer. ठीक है, so these are the layers present in case of the small intestine and the large and the ileum and the jejunum. देखिए ये टेल ऑफ पेनक्रियास इसको अटैच है, दिखा? देखो रे स्प्लीन देखो, पेनक्रियास स्प्लीन, this is the pancreas, tail of the pancreas, that is the spleen is attached. देखो वीना केवल ओपनिंग दिख रहा है डायफ्राम का, इधर से दिखेगा, उधर से नहीं दिखेगा। ओए वीना केवल ओपनिंग, डायफ्राम के 3 ओपनिंग हमने देखे थे ना, वीना केवल ओपनिंग, एओर्टिक ओपनिंग और ओसोफेगस। ये ओसोफेगस में कट करता हूँ। स्टमक निकाला है, करो इसमें मसाला निकालो,
मसालेदार स्टमक
नहीं होता, इतने दूर क्यों भाग रही है? ये देखो प्लिका सेमिलुनारिस, देखो ट्रांसवर्स फोल्ड दिख रहे हैं, इधर पानी से वॉश करो।